The first assumption is that you married rich. You're right. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you are a new subscriber, hi, my name is Mmaneo_V. I'm a hot mom of 2. I post beauty, lifestyle, and sometimes baby and mommy content. And to my subscribers, I know I've been gone for like 2 weeks. It's okay, I can explain. I had a little accident. I pinched my nerve while I was sleeping on my neck, and my neck was stiff, so I couldn't move my neck basically. But I'm back now, and I'm back with assumptions about me tag. And I know I'm late. I know I'm late, but I feel like, what's the point of not doing it if it's gonna allow you guys to know me better? So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I am Mmaneo_V on my Instagram. Please follow me on my Instagram. I am trying to reach 5k followers and 10k subscribers on YouTube. That is my birthday wish, and if you want to make my wish come true, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. And besides that, actually, Instagram is the one place where I interact with people. I asked for video suggestions and questions. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, you can quickly just go follow me on my Instagram. But before I start rambling, let's get into it. The first assumption is that you like order. This assumption is correct. Like, I am very, I'm very assertive, and I'm very like on what I want and the rules and values that I have in my life. So in terms of order, I actually do like order in all aspects of my life. So this is right. I know I keep on looking down. I'm sorry guys if I keep on doing that. I'm looking down into my computer to read the assumption. You guys know I don't have a phone, but luckily they'll fix it and I'll have it by this coming week. So the second one is that you want more kids. This one I can't really say it's correct or it's wrong. I feel like in terms of kids, I sometimes feel like I want more kids, and sometimes like, fuck no, I don't want kids. And the reason behind me saying I don't want kids, especially right now, it's because I'm traumatized from my last labor and delivery. But sometimes I'm like, do I really want kids? There's a lot of things that I put on hold before having kids, and I think I need to achieve those things, then I will look into having other kids. But to be honest, I'm actually not sure. I know my husband is like, he's whatever about it, but I'm not sure. Since I'm the one who carries the kids, I'm the final say. I'm the one who makes the decisions. So I'm not sure. I can't really confirm or disagree with this assumption. The other one's that as much as you enjoy being wife and mother, but it took you longer to accept it because you feel like you're missing out at being young and vibrant. I don't know in what sense do you mean when you say being young and vibrant, because even though I still have kids, I am still young and vibrant. But to be honest with you, I think you are leaning towards going out and like, yeah, all of that. In all honesty, like before I had kids, my life was stale. And the reason why, it's because I had already done my fair share of going out. I don't know if I'm done, like, but right now I feel like I've done my fair share of going out. When I was in high school, I was a weekly boarder, so during the week I was in boarding school. And in all honesty, as much as boarding school has rules, you kind of like your own person. So I did what I wanted to do. And when I went home, my mom didn't really have a curfew when it comes to going out and doing that. So I mean, like, I feel like my high school life, I actually enjoyed myself. This assumption is wrong. I actually like was excited to be a parent or a mom and a wife, because I felt like now I actually had responsibilities and there were things that I wanted to achieve, especially most of my goals. And then the other one is that you're actually younger than you look. You're 25. So this is not an assumption, it's a statement. And I don't know actually how to reply to it. Saying that, I think she's saying that I look older than 25. I I am 25 by age, and I probably do look older than a 25-year-old, because my life is not a life of a typical 24-year-old. And it actually, like, if this was meant to like hurt my feelings, or like, I don't know, me looking young would not do anything for me. I'm okay with looking the way I look. And then the other one is you're a rich housewife, but you're low-key about it. The housewife part, like, I don't know, am I really a housewife, guys? Like I know a lot of people assume if you are at home dedicating your life to your kids for the first 5 years of their life, they call you a housewife. I can agree with that, and I'm obviously grateful that I'm not forced to having to wake up in the morning and leaving my kids in the morning and coming back late. So that part I am grateful for. But in terms of rich, guys, I don't think so. No, that's wrong. The next one is you know how to sing. Guys, this is so weird. A lot of people think I can sing, and I don't think I can sing, in all honesty. Also, I feel like the people around me always tell me that I can't sing. Or maybe there's a plot twist. Maybe I feel like maybe people don't want me to add another talent in my long list of talents. So maybe they're like, no, this one we can't really tell her that she can do. And I think maybe batho ba na le jealous, ne? I think it's more like, you know what, guys, you might think you're the one, but it's the people around you that are probably up. So I don't know, guys, I can't really say. Sometimes I feel like I can sing, sometimes I feel like I can't. So I can't really say you're right or you're wrong. Your husband is rich, so you don't have to go to work. Luckily, I feel like I don't have to work because my husband does do the best he can do to provide for us and to allow me to stay at home and look after my kids and be with my kids. So yeah, for now I don't have to work, but maybe one day I might want to work, so we don't know. I'm assuming you married rich. In love. I married rich in love. You never worked a day in your life. This is completely wrong. I've actually had multiple jobs, guys. Like, this is so crazy. I've had jobs. Actually, the one job that I loved and I wish I'd stayed longer is when the last year of my high school, and after high school, the first year, or like a few months after high school, I worked part-time at Forever New, and I actually loved it. The discount was good, the clothing was up my alley, so I really liked that job, and I have worked. So that assumption is wrong. You and your husband are smoking rich. My husband does smoke cigars like now and then when he's trying to calm down or when we're out. I don't know what rich is. I know there's verb rich, but I don't know of a cigarette or a cigar that's called rich. You should hook me up. You have a very small but fun circle of friends. Indeed, we actually do. Like, my circle is really small, and I think when I meet up with my friends, we do have fun and I love them very much. You enjoy being a housewife, not in a bad way. There isn't any bad way of being a housewife, but I mean, like, I enjoy the fact that I don't have to go to work, in all honesty. If that's being a housewife, then I enjoy it. You're rich, your man is moneyed, and you'll both come from money. I don't know why. Guys, this is strange. I don't know how do you guys come up with these? I probably, like, I'm just saying, I'm probably oozing rich energy. But you're rich. And also, guys, I mean, like, rich for me, I think I always say this, rich is relative, number one, and what you're exposed to has a lot to do with what you think is rich. So I could think maybe if you earn $500,000 a year is not enough for me, and someone else might think, oh my god, this person is rich. It's really what you're exposed to. Also, like, it's what people measure richness to be. Some people think having a huge house, expensive cars, and all of that is rich. Maybe the way I see rich is different. Like, proper accumulation of wealth, being able to sustain your wealth for generations could be rich for me. It's relative, as I said. And then second one is that you both come from money. I don't know, guys, to be honest. I mean, with my husband, I feel like my husband was very comfortable growing up. He obviously grew up in the suburbs. He had a driver, he had a white driver. I mean, he got to like drive an E-Class to school. I mean for me, like, that he was comfortable. But me, I mean, like, you guys have watched my vlogs, I'm from Vosloorus. But the thing is that with me, what's very interesting with me is that I lived two lives that were not very different, but had differences. Where when I was with my mom is like a normal lady. She had a normal job. I mean, there was never a time where I slept and there was nothing to eat. She always made sure that she was providing for me. With my father, I feel like my father had a lot of excess cash, if that makes sense. There was never a time where my father would say he doesn't have money for something if I needed something, if that makes sense. And also, on top of that, my wants or desires were never restricted because there was no money. I mean, if my father couldn't at that moment and couldn't give me what I wanted, he would say he would make a plan, and the nigga did. He actually made a plan. So I feel like my parents were separated and they lived two different lives, and I mean, I feel like I got best of both, and I understand. So that makes me in the middle, if that makes sense. I mean, it would be very unfair to my parents to be like, oh my god, no, I was poor. No, I was never, to be honest. My father made sure he gave me enough, and sometimes more than enough. So yeah, that's it about my background. And then the other ones that someone's like, you're posting great stuff. Thank you, Olivia. You're a spoiled wife. To be honest, a spoiled wife, I mean, I hope this is not only financially, because I don't really measure like being spoiled or being taken care of only financially. But in all honesty, I would be really mean to my husband to say I'm not. I feel like he does the best he can to make me feel like I get everything that I want, emotionally, financially, and yeah, and all, like, everything. So I mean, it would be very mean to my husband to say I'm not spoiled. I mean, he really does put me first, and he always tries to make me happy. And obviously, like, as people, sometimes we do become selfish, and I understand. You know, when my husband makes a selfish decision, sometimes I'm like, you know what, this person gives so much for me that he does deserve to put himself first at times. Makes the assumptions that your kids are probably more scared of you than dad. That's actually very, very wrong. This assumption is wrong. I think I spend more time with the kids, and obviously if you spend more time with the kids, you're bound to be the one who's always disciplining. And I feel like if you are constantly disciplining, your kids end up not taking you serious, so they're not scared of you. I feel like with my husband, if he says yes, my kids actually like are shook, because obviously they can't predict what's gonna happen next. So in terms of me, I'm like yay, and they know I'm gonna be like, okay, no, I'm gonna put you to a naughty corner and it's done. So with my husband, they don't know what happens, which is very normal in like black, I feel like, not even only in black households. I mean, in every household, the father is the one who's usually quiet and does less of the disciplining, especially when the kids are young, and the kids are most scared of him because they don't know. So with me, they know what's gonna happen if I say no, if that makes sense. You're an amazing person. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I also like to believe that I am an amazing person. You're kind of OCD. Okay, I'm not OCD. Let me not say I'm OCD, like I'm lying. I'm okay. Like, I'm very chilled. I don't like, I'm not crazy about organizing things, but I also do like being in a very clean space. But when it comes to my kids, I do take it like a level higher, because I feel like obviously kids, you need to be extremely clean and all of that when it comes to kids. So in terms of my kids, I can appear to be OCD and a bit like crazy. I also don't like my people kissing my kids or touching them, putting fingers in their mouth, which is very normal, because I mean, you know. But yeah, when it comes to my kids, I can appear to be OCD, but I don't think I'm OCD. But in general, man, I'm okay. But I what I don't like is dirt. I don't like that. So yeah, you're selfless and sincere. I mean, I can agree to this one, but obviously I do have my selfish moments. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, like, everyone does have that. But in terms of sincere, I'm very sincere. Like, I really do care, and when I'm doing something, I mean it. So oh, there's another one. You're a shy person. I don't know, please correct me if I'm wrong. To be honest, I'm not very shy. Growing up, I was never shy, because I think I grew up with my grandparents, who basically I was the only child, so they gave me all the attention. And growing up, I assumed like life is like that. I saw life like that, so I was never shy, and they were always nice to me, and I thought everyone is always going to be nice to you. But as I grew up, I started being more reserved. I do try keeping to myself, in all honesty, but I mean, I'm not a shy person. I don't mind speaking to people, but age has made me more reserved, and I find that if people are more reserved and say less and they're quiet, I find them very attractive. So it also makes you very like mysterious, and I mean, you know, I like that vibe. So in terms of, I'm very comfortable. I'm not shy, but like I try by all means to be reserved and mind my own business. So yeah, especially now that I've grown, I'm a woman, I'm a wife, I'm a mom. I mean, you know, yeah, I've chose to be reserved. I'm not socially awkward though. I mean, I can be quiet, but I'm not a shy person. That's wrong. I'm not shy at all. Wow, someone is asking me to stay connected. Let me look for the other ones. Oh, they finished right on time. I'm sorry guys if I didn't answer your assumption, or I didn't get a chance to screen grab the assumption. I apologize. I'll probably do it again next year, because I mean, you know, we change and we grow. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm gonna beg you again to subscribe, guys. Please subscribe, and also don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, Mmaneo_V, and you can send me DMs, ask me questions. I will try by all means to answer and reply. But rather than that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.